the disappearance that shook the world. In 2007, British couple Kate and Gerry McCann took their 3-year-old daughter Madeleine and their twin sons on a trip to Portugal, never imagining that their vacation would turn into a nightmare. No screens, no struggle, no witnesses. Her name was Madeleine McCann. And for almost 2 decades, the world has not stopped asking, where did she go? The disappearance of Madeleine McCann, the case that never died. Part 1. Calm before the storm. Kate and Gerry McCann, doctors from Leicestershire, England, traveled to Portugal for a family vacation. They arrived with their 3 young children, along with 7 friends and 5 other kids, 9 adults, 8 children in total. Days were filled with sunshine, pool time, ocean breeze, ice cream, and laughter. Madeleine, bright, playful, full of curiosity, ran around happily. Witnesses later recalled, they looked like a happy family. Madeleine was energetic and joyful. No one imagined these would be the last joyful images the world would see of her. The McCanns rented a 2-bedroom apartment at a resort in Praia da Luz, Algarve, on the night of May 3, 2007. They put Madeleine and the twins to bed at 8:30 p.m. Then went to have dinner with friends at a restaurant about 55 meters away. From the restaurant, they could see the roof of their apartment, but not the entrance. May 3rd Road, 2007. The day everything changed. Part 2. The Last Dinner. That evening, the adults gathered for dinner at the tapas restaurant inside the resort, only about 55 meters from the apartment where the children slept. Kate and Gerry didn't lock the sliding door at the back of the apartment because it could only be opened from the inside. Throughout dinner, they took turns going back to check on the children roughly every 30 minutes. At around 10 p.m., Kate discovered that Madeleine was missing. She ran back toward the restaurant and shouted, "Madeleine's gone. Someone's taken her." Kate later recalled that on the morning of May 3, 2007, while having breakfast, Madeleine had asked them, "Why didn't you come into the room when my brothers and I were crying last night?" That question led them to believe that someone might have broken into the room more than once, close enough to feel safe. Their plan was simple. Checkmark kids sleep inside the apartment. Checkmark door unlocked. Checkmark adults return every 20 to 30 minutes to check on them. 9:05 p.m. Gerry checks the room. All good. 9:30 p.m. A friend checks. Door slightly open, but nothing unusual. 10 p.m. Kate walks back for her turn. She opens the bedroom door. The window is open. The curtain moves with the wind. Madeleine's bed is empty. Kate runs back to the restaurant in shock, screaming, "Madeleine is gone. Someone has taken her." Part 3. The Chaotic Night. Tourists, staff, police, everyone searches through the night. Her name is shouted across the beach, streets, and resort corridors. But in these critical, golden hours, something disastrous happens. Red exclamation mark. The apartment is not immediately sealed. Red exclamation mark. Dozens of people enter to help search. Red exclamation mark. Potential evidence is touched, moved, destroyed. A former investigator later said, "If the scene had been preserved, this could have been a different case." By the next morning, the media explodes. Photos of Madeleine circle the globe in hours. This is no longer a local case. It becomes a world story. Part 4. A Fading Lead. The disappearance shocked the world. The girl's photo appeared on the front pages of several British newspapers every day for 6 months. From May 2007 to August 2008, the Spanish newspaper Correo da Mancha published nearly 400 articles about the case. People magazine in the US also featured her picture on the cover of its May 28, 2007 issue. The Telegraph described it as the most reported missing person case in modern history. Millions of dollars in reward money was offered to help identify the abductor. Kate and Jerry McCann even met with Pope Benedict XVI to ask for his support. Many celebrities also paid attention to the case. Soccer star David Beckham held up the girl's photo on TV to urge the public to help with the search. Author J.K. Rowling supported the McCanns in writing a book about their daughter's disappearance. May 26. Friend Jane Tanner reports seeing a man carrying a child in pajamas that night. Police release a sketch, the first major lead. But no camera footage. No confirming witnesses. No DNA. No physical evidence. The lead fades. Doubt grows. Then, the media turns on the parents. Rumors explode. Accusations spread. Some tabloids suggest the McCanns know more than they say. Others imply negligence or cover-up. There is zero proof, yet public opinion becomes divided and cruel. Part 5. The Pressure. 4 months after Madeleine disappeared, Portuguese police added the McCanns to the suspect list. British authorities brought 2 sniffer dogs to the scene in July 2007. One trained to detect human blood and the other trained to detect the scent of a corpse. The 2 dogs were taken through various locations, but they only barked when led into the apartment and inside the Renault Scenic that the McCanns had rented 24 days after their daughter went missing. The McCanns faced grief and media storm at the same time. Still, they refused to stop. They launched the Find Madeleine Fund, raised millions in donations, fly to meet the Pope, appear on global news, beg for leads. Their lives become a cycle of hope, despair, and persistence. Part 6. Case reopens. Authorities proposed a theory that the McCanns might have given their daughter too much sleeping medication, causing her death. To cover it up, they were suspected of hiding the body, staging a kidnapping, and later moving her remains in the car weeks afterward. However, there was no certainty that the sniffer dogs were accurate. British police collected DNA samples from the vehicle and found similarities to Madeleine's, but the results were inconclusive. Eventually, Kate and Jerry McCann were removed from the suspect list in July 2008. They described the suspicion against them as ridiculous. Many other theories have been suggested. A prominent one was that Madeleine may have been abducted by a child predator. Reports in 2009 described Algarve as a magnet for offenders at the time she disappeared, with one source stating that there were 38 registered sexual offenders in the area then. 2011. The UK reopens the case under Operation Grange. However, for 13 years, the disappearance remained unsolved. On June 3, German authorities announced a new development that could be a breakthrough. They had identified a German citizen as a new suspect. Officials said the suspect was 43 years old, white, with blonde hair, about 1.8 meters tall, and had lived in Portugal from 1995 to 2007. He was a convicted offender who was serving time in Germany for sexual assault and drug trafficking. The suspect was near the Praia da Luz resort in Algarve on the night of May 3, 2007, and had a long phone call a little over an hour before Madeleine went missing. Police urged the person he spoke with that night to come forward as a witness. The suspect had also previously broken into hotels and been involved in drug trafficking in the area where the McCann family vacationed. Christian Hopp, an investigator with the German Federal Criminal Police Office, stated that the evidence they found suggested that Madeleine was likely killed. Investigators review. Magnifying glass over 10.000 documents. Magnifying glass 1.300 pieces of evidence. Magnifying glass 40 potential suspects. Years pass, leads collapse one after another. It seems the case is again on the edge of darkness. Until. Part 7. The German Suspect. 2020. A breakthrough headline. A new suspect. Christian Bruckner. A German man with a history of child abuse, who lived near Praia da Luz around the time Madeleine disappeared, and owned a suspicious camper van. German prosecutors announce, "We believe Madeleine is dead. We have evidence, but cannot reveal it yet." Searches begin, reservoirs, abandoned property, old vehicle parts. Yet no conclusive result is found. To this day, Bruckner has not been charged in this case. Part 8. A case that never ends. In 2023, 16 years later, her parents write, "We still hope. We believe one day we will see Madeleine again." Almost 20 years later, the world is still asking, where is Madeleine McCann? Was she taken, lost, hidden? Did evidence disappear that night forever? This case remains a flame that refuses to go out. All we want is to find her, uncover the truth, and bring those responsible to justice. The McCann family said, "We will never give up hope of finding Madeleine alive. But whatever the outcome may be, we need to know so that we can finally have peace of mind." Narrator: if you were the investigator, what do you believe happened to Madeleine? Leave your theory below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.